Good day. First, some madness. This is ECRI, the European Commission Against Racism and Intolerance. There is such a thing. You know, they want to teach the Europeans how to be tolerant. Yeah. So they create the problem. They flood the continent with economic migrants. And then when people are pissed off about this, they want to teach us, the Europeans, how to be tolerant about this. Yeah. And now they attack the British press. Yeah, they sent a report to THERESA May's government on how to run the media. I'm not joking. This report blamed the recent increase in hate crimes and racism in the UK on the, quote, worrying examples of intolerance and hate speech in the newspapers, online and even among politicians, end of quote. So they create the problems, and then now they want to stop the press from talking about it, right? For instance, the press must not report when terrorists are Muslim. Yeah. It's like Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? We have to get rid of these dangerous people. And here's a story from Sweden. This is the Communist Party in the town of Borås. It's a town on the west coast, quite a big town. Yeah, they applied to rent a place by the town, you see. They wanted to have an open lecture on the Marxist economy. Yeah, sounds fun, doesn't it? And they thought this would be a formality, but it didn't work out. They were not able to rent this place. This place is, of course, owned by the citizens of Borås, right? So these communists, of course, can have another place. You know, I'm all for freedom of speech, right? The reason they were denied was an opinion from the town's security chief, Peder Englund. He classified the party as a left-wing extremist. Yeah, well, they are. We have serious problems with these lefty extremists in Sweden. They are so violent, yeah, and loud and hateful, so hateful. In his decision he writes, the Communist Party expresses in its statutes and party programs that among the methods they can use to achieve their purposes, a socialist society, there are elements of violence. It's a violent ideology, and they have undemocratic values. So, yeah, and they interviewed this communist in Borås, Sonja Persson. She said, I think it's terrible. And she was asked, how is it to be a communist in Sweden today? It is clear that there are organizations that do not like communists, she said. But we have good contacts with people, parties and organizations. But this is something I have not met before. It is quite remarkable, actually. Yeah. So that's the story. Bye.